T-minus 15 seconds. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. Ignition. Stop. Go Falcon, go Dragon. Godspeed, Axiom 1.
Hello. Welcome, everyone. Thank you for joining us here today in Cyprus and online. It's so great to see so many of you here. I'm Ran, co-founder and CEO of BridgerPay, and tonight we're going to talk about the future of payments. We all deal with payments in our day-to-day lives. If you have a business, you probably know that payments technology belongs to big players, and let's be honest, legacy technology. How many of you, as a user, how many of you had a decline on your credit card, even though you had money in your account? It's frustrating. Well, I think it's time to revolutionize payments. Today, businesses need to act fast, to be first, in order to scale and sell globally. They need a checkout that is connected to any payment provider or method they choose. They need the flexibility and the ability to build any payment logic they want for any country they process it. They need to be able to have a clear view of their data. One place to see all their transactions, to get better insights and better decisions on their payments. Well, we looked at these problems and said, this is madness. We have to solve it. And we did. We've built a checkout that is connected to over 500 different payment providers and methods that you can easily integrate into your website, use it as a QR or a pay-by-link. A checkout that fits any business. We've built a router that will enable businesses to automate any business logic they want in a drag-and-drop interfaces. And we've built an admin to consolidate and unify all the transaction and processing data of the business, so the business can create and make better decisions in real time. We call it a payment operation platform, and they are all one. There are not three products. It's one product that we call payment operation platform that can solve any challenges of businesses in payments. We're going to show you tonight how easy it is to set up your Bridger and how any business can scale with Bridger Payment Operation Platform. But before that, let's go back to the beginning, where it all started. Back in 2017, me and Yaron had an e-learning company, and we were struggling with connecting multiple payment providers into our product. We wanted to sell it globally and to scale globally.
Whoa. Hold up. Are we really going to do the whole garage origin story?
Hey, Matt. How are you?
Hey, I'm good. How are you? What do you say we start talking about the future of payments?
Why won't we speak about the future of payments? But let's start with today first.
Absolutely.
Let's do it.
After you.
Hey, Matt.
Hey, man.
Commerce has become part of our day-to-day lives. In order to scale, businesses need to enter new markets. To do that, they need to leverage multiple payment providers, because no provider is available worldwide, and each operate best in specific parts of the world. This is why there are so many of them, local, global, e-banking, buy now, pay later, crypto, you name it. Connecting your website to even one of them can take you up to a year, using up the most important resource of all, time and money. And it gets worse. About $800 billion worth of revenue are lost every year due to card declines.
Wow. Imagine if you can save those card declines.
We can. With Bridger Retry, we save them in real time without disrupting the customer experience. BridgerPay is not a payment provider or a gateway, but a complete payment operation platform that solves payment challenges of any business forever. We give the power back to the merchants by unifying the payment experience, not only from the checkout, but for the entire business payment ecosystem, from the first click to the reporting and optimization of your flow. Let's see how any business can set up in seconds.
Let's go. So, how do I connect BridgerPay to my website? Do I need any coding experience?
All you need is to register an account with BridgerPay, and you're gonna be ready to set up in seconds. We've made it easy for any business to connect BridgerPay to their website through our ready-made plugins for every platform. For businesses who build their own website, it's a few lines of code, and then you are done with your payment integrations forever. And by done, we mean done. No more integrations ever again. Think about the time that will be available to your developers to create better products instead of struggling with payment integration.
Wow. So many payment providers. Can I actually connect them all through BridgerPay?
BridgerPay does not use aggregators or API hubs to connect to payment providers. We have directly integrated over 500 payment methods, and they are all available to our clients without using third parties. This reduces costs and improves acceptance rates.
Okay, let me connect my account. Wait, that's it? It's already on my checkout? Is it universal?
Universal checkout, embedded checkout, they're just words. What you want is a checkout built for your needs. Universal, embedded, checkout by link, QR, it doesn't matter what you call it. You need a platform that is dynamic and able to accommodate all your payment needs without compromising your business logic. And BridgerPay delivers that. That's it. You can now start use your own payment operation platform. Now let's see what's under the hood. The router is the engine of BridgerPay, where you can create your business logic. The router controls your checkout, the fallback scenarios for declined transactions, and the rules to automate any business logic you can think of. It's a Lego-like environment where you can build your entire payment infrastructure. Okay, Matt, let's build your first route. Choose the country or region you want to build your route for. Let's go with US. Now, add the payment providers that you want for the US. Credit card, alternative payment methods, crypto. Now let's see what we've created. That's it. You've created your route, just like that. You can customize your route for any region in any way you want to fit your business model. And you'll have one checkout that dynamically adapts to your routes. We all had our credit card declined at least once, and it's frustrating. But did you know that all businesses lose 15% of their revenue every year because of this?
It's like milk spilt on the floor, and I like milk.
Let me show you something truly game-changing. We've created Bridger Retry, the technology that automatically sends declined transactions to fallback providers and converts them seamlessly. The best part is that it all happens in real time.
What if I want to change the retry order for my routes?
No problem. It's a simple drag and drop.
I see the rules for my router. What are they?
Rules allow you to automate a more sophisticated business logic into your payment flows, so you can route different transactions to different providers based on your needs. You can prevent specific providers from processing a certain card brand, or a card bin, or an issuing country. Process a card brand with a dedicated provider, or set a value limit for providers. Process transactions above a specific value with dedicated providers. And you can build automations with any combination of rules for every single route. Let me give you an example Say you want to block some card beans to prevent frauds. You can set a rule to block all transactions from a specific card bean. Easy. Now let's see what happens to the data from each transaction. From your dashboard, you can see at a glance how much you are processing, how your payments methods are performing, the most common decline reasons, and how much money Bridger Retry is making for you. That's all your payments in one screen to make faster, smarter decisions. If you need more, our powerful reporting engine allows you to access all your transaction data independently of the providers. No more multiple back offices and endless spreadsheets. Just ask the question and get an instant answer. So, Matt, are you ready to start using BridgerPay?
You know what, Ran? It all looks amazing. But I have to be honest. There's one thing that I want to do. I want to speak to a direct client, a client directly of BridgerPay, one that is actually paying and using your services right now. And to be honest, I don't want to be watching one of those pre-recorded testimonials, from one of your design partners.
No, I'm not going to send you to a pre-recorded testimonial.
Can you help me out?
So, you ready to go to Israel?
Absolutely, yeah.
Let's go.
Beam me up, Scotty. Let's go.
So, here we are at Calypso's headquarters. Let's go see why BridgerPay is as good as they say. So, can you tell me a little bit about yourself and who Calypso is?
Hi, my name is Josh. I'm the co-founder and CTO here at Calypso. Calypso is a swimwear brand, which we're revolutionizing the swimwear world with bringing a different type of swimwear to the swimwear industry.
Can you share with me some of the payment challenges that you were facing?
Every single payment integration we want to add requires a lot of dev work. And as you know, dev resources are always the ones that you don't have enough of, and also the most expensive ones in the company. So we were looking for one solution we can just connect all the existing payment options out there. For example, Afterpay, Klarna, and so on. And that's how we kind of reached BridgerPay.
What do you think the biggest benefits of a payment operations platform are?
I think number one, the integration. It's just one integration, you do it once, and now you can connect 100 different processors and you don't have to waste time on integration. Because one of the things I thought of like a year ago, if I wanted to change my existing credit card processor, and it would save me $20K, but it would also cost me $20K to integrate. I'm like, okay, I'm not going to do that. It doesn't make sense at this point.
So how did Calypso manage payments before BridgerPay?
So until now, we were using two partners to process all of our payments, and it was very limiting, and customers were complaining they didn't have, especially international, that we didn't have enough payment options. And every time we wanted to integrate another payment option, there was too many that we wanted to integrate and too much time that was going to take from the dev that we kind of just pushed back and actually never did it.
What was it exactly that made BridgerPay stand out from the others?
So the reason we actually chose to integrate with BridgerPay was due to the fact that they did have the providers, the payment providers that we were looking to integrate with. They had the most relevant specifically for our company, if it was Klarna, Afterpay, Reach, and so on. And that was the main reason. We're looking for a payment one that we continue in the future and can support any payment method that we need.
Biggest question of them all, can you tell me how hard it was to get integrated with BridgerPay?
It wasn't very difficult to integrate to BridgerPay because BridgerPay did the integration work for us. So for us, it was very low dev resources. So actually also that saved us a lot of money and a lot of time of integration and back and forth and so on.
It's great to see what an impact BridgerPay can have on a business. Let's go visit their offices to see where all the magic happens.
Hi, I'm Ben, Head of Operation here at BridgerPay. you will see our office doors are always open. That's how we keep ideas flowing between all departments all the time. Come, check it out.
Hi, I'm Christina, the head of the Business Development Representatives, and we help new clients get started. BridgerPay is an amazing place to work at because by helping other companies grow, we can grow together.
Welcome to Bridger Marketing. I oversee everything to do with our brand, and the best thing about my job is bringing great ideas to life with a wonderful team.
Hi guys, my name is Becca and I work in tech support. I'm helping merchants connect with BridgerPay, and what I love about working here is that no 2 days are the same, so I'm constantly learning new things as the company grows.
Hi, my name is Mona. Our job is to understand our client's business inside and out in order to expand on their payment solution and help them grow. At BridgerPay, all departments are structured to work together and the teamwork is electrifying.
Hi, I'm George. I'm leading the front-end team here at BridgerPay. I enjoy bringing new concepts to life and being the head of it all, especially the happy hour.
Hey Aaron, what are you working on? Anything new?
Actually, yes. Come in, but don't tell anyone. What we are working on involves an AI engine that will help you predict the future of your payments. We call it BridgerBrain. We are giving merchants superpowers. Well, Bridger powers by connecting them to data-driven insights. BridgerBrain will open new revenue streams and processing costs will be reduced automatically. As we see it, payment processing abilities are based on merchant past data. With BridgerPay, we bring businesses into the present, allowing them to optimize based on real-time data. BridgerBrain will propel merchants into the future. Brain is self-learning and will autopilot your payments. And that is only at 1% capacity. Now get out!
So, that's it. BridgerPay already solves payment challenges today for any business. And we plan to democratize payments data, giving businesses the ability to optimize their payments with data that wasn't accessible before. This is going to be the future of payments. Thank you very much.
Nice one. So guys, I hope you enjoyed the videos. We're going to spend a couple of minutes to answer some questions from our online audience. But before we do, I want you to all to give a very warm welcome to our very own CTO and co-founder, Yaron. How are you, Yaron?
Hey, Matt.
You good?
Hey, great show.
So I have one question to start you off with straight away from Arthur, okay? So Arthur from the online audience. Do you support an MPI integration for PCI companies?
Yeah, so basically BridgerPay is a PCI level 1 DSS certified solution. The thing is that we developed an API that will allow merchants, even with reduced costs, to do a minor and, let's say, simplified PCI level in the process, so basically they will not be able to worry so much about this compliance.
Very good.
Yeah,
Awesome.
Regarding MPI, I think there are many different businesses around the world. Some want to have Bridger checkout, but some work very hard, to build their own checkout. But they still want, to consume our capabilities and Bridger brain and knowledge and the data. So yeah, they can easily do it.
Actually, our checkout is basically the one that uses that MPI. So if you use that and you have the power to do the processing, well, it's yours to choose.
It makes sense. So we have another one here from Kimberly, probably more directed to Ran. Let's see. How many PSPs can I connect after I sign up to your services?
Wow. I think one of our merchants has over 60 or 70 different payment providers and methods.
Really?
When you work and scale and when you sell globally, if it's for 20, 30 different types of countries, obviously, you will need to integrate multiple methods. We see it in every country, the payment methods that belong to that country that people used to pay with and wants to pay with. There is no limit for payment providers. People can connect into Bridger. It can be 70 or 700.
I know that's relieving for me to hear. I'm not sure about everyone else, but... So we have one more here from Josh. Quite an important one, actually. So how many languages you support on your checkout?
Well, I think 26 today.
26 languages. That does cover most of the world, doesn't it?
And counting. There's no limits to localizations that we can do.
Very good. We got time for a few more?
You know what?
We have one more from Ilya. What type of integration can I do with BridgerPay?
So, well, we have several solutions that you can do with BridgerPay. We have a web SDK that you connect seamlessly with a single line of code into your website, so you can start process immediately and work on your payment providers enhancement over time. So basically, your business will be able to scale without you worried with to work a new integration with developers. So basically, this is one of the solutions. The other one is using the MPI suggested before. So if you have your own checkout and your own experiences, we will support you by allowing you to use the engine in order to optimize your payments.
Very good. I think we can squeeze one more in, can't we?
Yeah, let's
We've got some time, hey?
One more.
From Bernard.
For one.
So how many PSPs I can use the retry before the transactions will get approved? And maybe we could have a little breakdown of what the retry does exactly.
So retry allows you to build fallback providers. So let's say you are processing with one payment provider and the transaction got declined for any technical reasons, and there are many, many reasons. A transaction can get a decline, and we spoke about it before, how it all happened to us, I think.
We touched on it.
And what we do basically is take this transaction behind the scene. You guys as user are completely agnostic and you see the transaction is still trying to process, and we take this transaction from one payment provider to another one and even to another one and another one in order to find the approval that we seek. And if that transaction can be approved and can be retried, then that's what we do. And we do it in all different scenarios. So in 3D modes, with the text code that you get, or now we have 3DS2, which is more evolved. So we know how to do it between many different types of transactions and actually save transactions. We save today around 10 to 15% of our clients' declines.
It's a huge amount, really, isn't it?
It's millions.
So essentially, there's no limit on the amount of retries that will continue to go through. It just depends on how many providers you have in your route.
Exactly.
Very good. That's all the questions that I had from our online audience. However, do you guys want to add anything else before we say goodbye to everyone?
Well, first of all, and I think the most important, just before we finish, we want to say a big thank you to Bridger people.
Yeah.
You don't get to see this bunch of devoted guys all looking at the vision that we want to create and want to have here in Bridger, working together and towards this goal and making our vision come to life. So we want to thank you guys.
Thank you.
I have one more cheeky question. It stands for the both of you. What's your favorite aspect about BridgerPay?
Well, I think someone said it on the
The
video.
pool. So,
no days resemblance
the
to
pool
the
that we have in
second,
our offices, huh?
The pool in the office. No, I think that the fact that every day the business is growing and changing, and we are working with many, many different verticals, from governments to travel and e-commerce and retail, and it becomes so big and wide, and even more than what we ever think about.
Yeah,
you know,
it's
and
never boring.
That's exactly my favorite part. All the diversity, not only the different industries that we can tackle, but the people in the team that we have. Everyone is very mixed, and it's great.
Boy.
Well, that's it from my side, guys.
Thank you very much.
Thank you very much.
You did good. You did good. Thanks, guys.
clouds, and everyone before us is there welcoming us now. It's the end of death and doubt, and loneliness is out. Coloratura, the place we dreamed about, the melodies inside yourself, and love come pouring out.